You have people that don't know themselves.
Right.
They don't even know their own history. They don't even know themselves.
Right.
Then they say they're Mexican. Why do you speak Spanish? Spanish is a European language. What part of Spanish they don't understand? Blacks were in Mexico long before Mexicans. Right now, you can't even tell me what a Mexican is, because basically Spain conquered Mexico. When Cortez came to Mexico, there's supposed to be like 16 million indigenous people, indigenous Indians of Mexico.
Right.
When Cortez wiped them out, it was only 1 million. It was only 1 million left. There were more black slaves and free blacks in Mexico than Mexicans during Cortez time.
Okay, let's cut through the bullshit. So, Hernan Cortez, here's his Wikipedia page, you know, for basic information. And let's see what year he dies.
December 2nd, 1547.
So that gives us a window to look at around the time that this idiot's claiming. Okay, let's go to Ellen Yvonne Sims' paper. She's an African American who's been studying Afro-Mexicans, and she has an article, Miscegenation and Racism, Afro-Mexicans in Colonial New Spain. So we scroll down, and she says here,
in 1519, New Spain had estimated the indigenous populations to be 27,650,000, but by 1532, they declined to 16,800,600. In 1580, the indigenous populations had decreased rapidly to 1,900,000, and in 1595, they dwindled to 1,375,000.
Okay, so around when Cortez dies, which would be between 1532 and 1580, you've got at minimum almost 2 million people. Now, when you go and look at what she says about how many Africans were there in that period, she's got a table here. Total New Spain, right? And Cortez died in 1547, so we're looking at the period of 1521 to 1594. And what is the amount that she says that is the total of Africans in New Spain?
36,500.
Okay, so now tell me again how 36,500 Africans brought over is more than 2 million Native Americans. Again, like I said, this guy's a total idiot. Even all the way to 1622, we only had how much?
50,525.
Yeah, not 2 million. So, like I said, this guy's talking out of his ass. If we actually go to an article, The Birth of the Mestizo in New Spain, it talks about how many people were there at the end of the colonial period. And here we're looking at about 7,530,000 Indians. Then you have the Mestizos, which were 5,328,000. And then you had 776,000 Africans. So again, at no point in time has the African population in Mexico ever been greater than the indigenous population. And that's considering the ones that were seen as pureblood, not the mestizos.
During Cortez time. And mostly, what is a Mexican?
Well, it's a nationality. It's not necessarily an ethnicity.
No.
Depends how you want to define it.
That's right, because basically they say Spanish.
Right, you have whites, you have dark people in Mexico.
Right. So, but mostly the Hispanics, what is the word Hispanic? Hispanic means white. Latino means whites. So what are they talking about? They don't even know their own nationality.
Well, there's always that.
If you go look on their birth certificate, it says Caucasian. So how are you a Mexican if you're a Caucasian?
Well, I think it denotes more of a nationality than an ethnicity.
Yeah, it's an ethnicity.
There's an Aztec mural. I think it's an Aztec mural coming up here.
I'm going to show you on this mural that's coming up. When blacks first came to Mexico, they thought they were gods. But if you look on this mirror, you're going to see two black pygmies at the back, on the foot, on each side.
What do you think that represents?
That represents blacks were in Mexico long before Mexico. The Olmecs.
Oh, really? And I could have sworn they were Native American.
Everyone who speaks Tzotzil has felt discrimination. They hear you speak it and say, you are poor, you are ignorant. They put you down. They want you to forget your language and just speak Spanish. To speak Tzotzil is to speak poetically. It's a heritage that our ancestors, the builders of the pyramids, have left us, and we don't want to lose it.
The Olmecs, the big round stone
Right.
with the big nose.
Right.
It's found in Mexico. If you look at all the pyramids, like in Africa, those pyramids, look at the little pyramids.
Right. This is what he's referring to here.
Are they brown to you? Are they painted brown? Are they painted brown? Look at the mirror. Look at the mirror. See what
Right.
two black. Two little black.
Well, they definitely have black features.
I believe they're in the United States, isn't it?
If you look in between their hands, what do you see? Big lips, big nose.